For many, there's nothing like having your own personal sport fisher, spending quality time with family and friends fishing on the ocean's waters, and always being ready to chase the latest bite and landing the catch of a lifetime. And if you're like me, you have to equip that boat with at least one of every rod and reel combination to target what's biting. But what do you do with all that equipment? Well, the most common thing is to utilize overhead rod holders, aka rocket launchers. While this is the most common solution, it can actually be inconvenient and pose a dangerous safety hazard for you and your fishing partners. Always remember, safety must be your number one priority when boating. Well, finally there's a solution to help with overhead rod storage that keeps you and your crew safe. It's Rod Gaff. Rod Gaff is a device that keeps you safe while placing or retrieving rod and reels from overhead rod holders, because Rod Gaff keeps your feet flat on the deck. Using Rod Gaff means no more unnecessary climbing on slippery and dangerous surfaces like gunnels, bait tanks, ice chests, tackle boxes, and other objects not designed for that purpose. Climbing on such objects simply isn't safe, especially when your boat is running or just bouncing around in the ocean's swell. Why risk falling and suffer serious injury when you could have Rod Gaff to do your high reaching? Remember, Rod Gaff is safe because it allows you to keep your feet flat on the deck when placing or retrieving your rods. Rod Gaff is easy to use. Hold your rod with the reel facing down. Then place the rod in the offset V-notch end of the Rod Gaff. Turn the Rod Gaff so the cradle slides around the reel. The rod can now be lifted and placed into the rod holder. For retrieval, reach up and insert the rod into the V-notch end. Turn Rod Gaff so the cradle slides around the reel. The rod can now be lifted out of the rod holder.
Rod Gaff is so easy to use, even a 10-year-old can use it.
So when the bite dictates that you switch out your equipment, do it quickly and safely with Rod Gaff. Rod Gaff lets you keep your feet flat on the deck at all times. Using Rod Gaff means no more climbing on slippery and dangerous surfaces like gunnels, bait tanks, ice chests, tackle boxes, and other unstable objects. Rod Gaff is also safe for your equipment. It's vinyl coated, so it won't damage your expensive rod and reels. Rod Gaff is versatile. It was designed to work with most all conventional and spinning rod and reel combinations, from light tackle to heavy trolling rigs. Rod Gaff comes with a 2 to 4 foot adjustable floating handle for high reaching ability. Rod Gaff breaks down quickly for ease of storing. Rod Gaff is made of durable, lightweight aluminum and will provide years of service. Rod Gaff accepts other standard adjustable handles with push-button quick release for even higher reaching. So what are you waiting for? Get your Rod Gaff and be ready for that next hot bite. You'll be glad you did. Fish hard, but fish safe. Keep your feet flat on the deck with Rod Gaff.